Impromptunes acknowledges that this podcast is recorded on the traditional lands of the Boonwurrung peoples of the Kulin Nation. We pay our respects to elders past, present and emerging and celebrate their enduring connections to country, knowledge and stories.
Impromptunes, 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 imprompt. Do you hear the people improvising?
Good people of the world, thanks for tuning in to Impromptunes, the completely improvised musical podcast. Now here they are, the cast of Impromptunes.
Yeah, it's me, Morgan, your MC. You're listening to the Impromptunes podcast. I'm here with some awesome people here. I've got Amelia June in the room.
Hello.
And I've got Daniel Kim in the room.
Hello.
I've got Wiki DJ Brenna on the tech desk. And I got David Peake making the beautiful music underneath. I'm not sure if that'll come through the edit, but David screamed for us. Yeah, we're all here. We're feeling pretty rad today. I'm feeling probably the most rad because I've had almost an entire week on school holidays already. Woo! I think I'm the only one whose school has finished this early into things. I teach singing and whatnot, but we're all kind of. Daniel, do you work in a school?
I tutor.
You tutor, yeah.
I'm part of a tutoring company.
Yeah, you get school holidays as well. How long do yours kick off?
We have 5 terms of 10 weeks, and that leaves 2 weeks of the year where we break.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I'm not kidding.
Holy cow.
Yep.
I'm so sorry.
It's all right.
What is the point in teaching something if you don't get massive holidays?
It's okay. I'm going to Singapore for the holidays and Korea. It'll be
For your 2
fine.
weeks?
For
How
my 2
nice.
weeks. It's gonna be, holiday as much as you can in those 2 weeks.
Wow. So like even between terms you only get 2 weeks of the entire year.
That's right. We just keep going. Just keep
That's
going.
nuts.
Yeah.
I've got 2 entire months
I know,
right now.
I am very jealous.
Amelia, what about you? When do you get on school holidays?
Well, I work at a school. I'm a social worker at a school, and we work right up until like the week of Christmas, so the 20th of December. So not as luxurious as you, Morgie, unfortunately.
Yeah, well, I'm just
but I
kicking
can't
it
wait.
at home. But yeah, I'm feeling relaxed and cool and cruisy. And I was wondering why everyone else in the room looks so stressed.
Tired, crawling to the end. Nearly there though.
But you won't be crawling to the end of this podcast where we're going to make up an entire musical for your listening pleasure. We get all the titles from you, the listener, and we put them into a bucket that we call the Bowl of Destiny, where we draw one out at the beginning of the episode and we make it all up as we go. You can give us a title on any of our social media platforms. You can send it to us via the website. We've even tried Ouija board a couple of times.
Really?
Yeah, people don't own up to it though. They go, yeah, we get the titles, but they're usually just die, never Ouija again.
All the bad spirits. Need some crystals and I don't know. That's scary. I don't like that.
Yeah, well, each to their own, I guess. Here we go. I'm reaching into the bucket we call the Bowl of Destiny right now. I'm pulling out a title. Could be anything. Could get anything right now. Kiss of the Spider-Man
Ooh.
by Lliam Amor. On Instagram. Thank you, Lliam Amor. Kiss of the Spider-Man is very much like the Kiss of the Spider-Woman musical name. Anyone seen Kiss of the Spider-Woman?
No,
It's not very famous, I would say. It's pretty obscure as far as musicals go, and it surprises me that Lliam Amor even knows it exists.
It's really dark, isn't it? Isn't it like
yeah,
dark?
it's like got jail. It's about some people being in jail for being homosexual, I believe, or being kind of activists. And I think one of them's a writer, and yeah.
Very memorable.
Yeah, and they're just like, he has hallucinations about a Spider-Woman, I think. Look, don't quote me on this. I did a scene study on it when I was in university, and that's about the entire extent of my knowledge about it. It was written by Kendra and Ebb.
Oh, okay.
There we are. No, that is the entirety of my knowledge about it. I'm done. There we are. Dave, have you ever heard it before? You ever know any of it? No? Well, it's going to be a very loose parody in that case. Kiss of the Spider-Man by Lliam Amor for the first, the last time ever. Kiss of the Spider-Man! many superheroes to enjoy. You can read things about Superman, you can read things about Superboy. But of all the heroes, they're all gonna fail you by the end. There's only one superhero who's truly your arachnid neighborhood friend. Is spiders are forever. Spiders are forever. You can take any hero you like, but crumble them to dust, because spiders are forever. Spiders are forever. Spiders are forever. You can take any superhero, anyone at all, and you'll see them fall. But spiders are forever.
You could have a daddy long legs. You could have a black widow. But Spider-Man, there is no one who can go.
Superman has kryptonite, and all the others have some defect. But something about this spidery boy is having a strange effect.
Spiders are forever. Spiders are forever. Take back your Batman and take back your Beast. The spiders are forever. Stacey, you'll see the new issue come in for Aquaman.
Oh my god, I've been waiting my whole life for this Aquaman to come out.
Then why isn't it on the shelf, Stacey? Why is it still in the box out back?
Oh my god, I'm so sorry, Gary. I've just been so busy. There's been so many people coming in. They're just so excited about, Spider-Man. Have you heard of him?
Yes,
The comic book.
I get it. I know who Spider-Man is,
Oh, sorry. I
Stacey.
forgot you own the store.
Yeah, we opened this store together.
I'm just geeking out, Gary, okay? I'm just geeking out.
I know, we're big comic book geeks.
Yeah.
And so we have to keep this business open, but I feel like I'm the only one that thinks about the business, about the money, Stacey.
Yeah, you think about the money and I just think about, the vibe, the energy. That's just as important in a business.
The vibe and the energy,
Yeah,
Stacey.
the money, the vibe, and the energy. You can't
So
have...
your idea of vibe and the energy, when I walked into the store this afternoon, halfway through your shift,
Yep.
you had the close sign still on the door and you were just sitting reading comic books in the dark.
Yeah, you just gotta, it's you gotta keep it closed because then people are more anticipating to get in.
You know what? I take that idea. I accept it. I want to appreciate everything you're doing,
Thank you,
Stacey. But
thank you.
look, I just feel like the business side might be aided a little bit more if we, open the store.
Okay, I see where you're coming from, Gary. I mean, you've been in this business much longer than I have. Remember before the comic book store, you had the Lego store?
I had the Lego store. Oh, and don't talk to me about that. I built that whole thing up from nothing, and then it just took it apart.
Took it apart.
Lego took it apart at the end. Yeah, what about, before that, I had that model train store. Yeah, I got the whole thing going on track, nice and good. And then it just went up in a puff of steam,
It just got a little derailed,
Yeah, got derailed. The whole thing fell off the track.
But this is gonna be different, Gary. We're working together now, and as I said, you take care of the money, and I'll take care of the vibe. I'm sorry I didn't open. I was just busy reading the Aquaman.
Yeah, I get it. I know. As long as it doesn't end up like my old miniature store, my store for little Warhammer miniatures,
Yeah.
I put that on. I worked so hard on making that place so so heroic looking, and I glued all the bits of it together, you know. I practically glued that store together, and in the end, it just got squashed like it got stepped on by Nerds Are Us.
Oh
you know,
my
the whole
God,
thing just
that
got crumbled.
Yeah, that corporate people, Nerds Are Us.
Nerds Are Us. I hate Nerds Are Us.
Nerds Are Us.
Stacey. Anyway, I just don't want the same thing to happen to this store, Stacey. I like you. I've known you for a very long time now.
So long, since, 3rd grade.
3rd grade. I know. We bonded over reading that Spider-Man issue 1.
Oh, there's nothing like that Spider-Man issue 1.
I know.
Gary, how come nobody comes into our store?
You mean other than because the close sign's still on?
Yeah, when it's open, 2 hours in the morning on a Tuesday, nobody comes in.
Stacey, I have some terrible thoughts. You know how we grew up on comics?
Yeah.
Everyone now is just watching the Marvel movies, you know? They don't care about reading the old 3-color frames anymore.
Oh, and the smell of the pages on your fingertips.
And the pain in your fingers as you cut yourself on the pages.
Oh, nothing like those little paper cuts.
I know. Why do they make them such jagged edges?
I don't know. It's dangerous.
Oh, boy. Look, Stacey, I don't know. Maybe the industry is dying. Maybe there's just no room in pop culture for a couple little nerds like us.
Gary, don't say that. There's gonna be comic books around as long as there is, stories to tell. And maybe this is just the start of our story. Maybe this is the Peter Parker, and, our store is gonna be Spider-Man at some point. Do you get what I'm saying?
We're just waiting to get bitten by the radioactive spider.
That's it. We're just waiting for that spider bite to come.
Oh, you're true. That's very true, Stacey. We're just waiting to be bitten by a radioactive spider made by an evil science company while we're on a field trip taking photos. That's all we're waiting for. We just want to have a little bit of venom injected to our veins, which transforms our very body mechanical structure into something more superhero-y. That's all we want for this store. Just that and a little bit more.
I'm like Mary Jane and you're like Peter Parker. We're just waiting for this story to start. We fought that green goblin, but I know that something is a-starting soon. We're gonna have a really good store soon.
Yeah, we're just waiting for our issue 1. We're waiting for our issue 1. Then we'll know that we've begun. Once we have our issue 1. We're waiting for our issue 1. Waiting for our issue 1. Then we'll know that we've begun. When we start with our issue 1. And that issue 1's not entirely a metaphor, as no one's even bought a single issue of any comic from this store.
And just because nobody has come in yet doesn't mean that we can't have a bet about our store.
Yeah, 'cause we're just waiting for issue 1. We're just waiting for issue 1. Then we know that we've begun. Once we get our issue 1. And every day that goes by and we come into this tip, we gotta believe that our life is like a little comic strip Just one panel at a time, just one piece at a time, and somehow we'll get our way to a successful issue 1. Waiting for our issue 1. Then we'll know that we've begun when we sell our issue 1. Boss, it's me, Michael. Michael. That's my name, boss. Hello, are you napping? Boss?
Who is it? Michael, did you say?
Yes, Michael, this is my name. Hey, look, boss, I just want to say, some people came into the store earlier to, you remember where we work, right? Nerds Are Us?
Yes, of course.
Oh my God, boss, look at all these bottles of whiskey on the ground. What have you been doing?
Just celebrating, Michael.
Why is it so dark in here? Let me open a window quickly. Oh, no, sorry, I'm sorry. I'll put the half blinds on. That better, boss?
Yes, it's
I live to serve. That's the thing you contractually made me say whenever I do a favor for you.
That's right. And what's the other thing I made you say when you walk in the door every morning?
I'm a stupid nerd and deserve to get beaten up.
Aha, there we go.
That's it.
That's my morning Jojo. You see, I've got so many bottles around because I was celebrating last night.
Oh, jeez, boss, I forgot your last name for a second, sorry, boss, Vanickulow.
That's right, and don't you forget it. Mr. Boss Vanickulow to you.
Wow, you really have almost a villain-sounding name, really, don't you? Boss Vanickulow.
I was born with it.
Well, obviously, most of us are born with our names. Not everyone, of course. Like, some people get their names afterwards or give themselves a name. But, I would say the majority of people get given a name on birth, Especially a last name. Not trying to psych you out or anything, boss. I'm just saying. I'm just stating the facts. I don't want you to feel silly. I guess I should do that thing that I have to do contractually whenever I make you feel silly.
You're very chatty this morning,
I'm
Michael.
sorry!
I don't...
Boss Vanickulow,
I have a pounding headache right now. I've just been celebrating because last night, guess what, Michael?
What is it, sir?
Michael Squared, we got a huge deal. We're getting another massive Marvel movie in the works. And I can't wait.
Yes. Nerds Are Us, the famous producers of all the Marvel movies.
That's right. And we also sell them extra comic books on the side.
Yeah.
A little side hustle we got going on here.
Oh, man. Look, I just feel bad. Hey, maybe I'll just get, I'll just flick the slide on so I can see.
Ah!
Oh, no, I'm sorry, boss. No, I'm gonna do the thing that I'm supposed to do.
Yes, that's right. You get down on your knees right now.
Yeah, I'm getting down on my knees and I'm saying, "Oh, I, but a lowly worm, so serve boss Vanickulow with all my soul and body." That's in the contract as well.
That's right. That was a very, very long contract.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're ready, though. See, many don't.
There's 3 main rules, really. There's that one, there's the one that I have to do when I do you a favor. What was that again? What do I have to do? I forgot. It's been so long.
The favor one, that's right. When you walk in, you always walk in butt first, because I need to see how much of an ass you are.
Yeah, there's that one too. That's rule number 4, obvious. I walk into the room's butt first. I always go down on my knee, prostrate myself and say how I'm talking about I want to praise you and devote myself to your body. And so I have to walk into the store in the beginning of the morning and say, I'm just a pitiful nerve and I deserve to be beat up. And then I also have to say something else, but I can't remember what that thing is right now.
Forget about it.
Maybe it'll come up later.
We got some work to do here. Michael. Come here.
Okay, Boss Vanickulow, I'll get a little bit closer to you. Oh boy, you stink. Sorry, I insulted you.
That's not very nice, Michael.
Boss Vanickulow, I serve you with my whole body and my soul and every part about my essence.
Oh, that feels good. I love hearing them words.
I guess that's why you put it in the contract, eh, boss?
That's right.
Hey, boss. Anyway, you were talking about that new Marvel movie contract.
That's right. It's right. I did a lot of schmoozing up last night, got a whole bunch of contracts set up. And now, we're gonna make some movies, baby.
Oh, good, good. Because, you know, I was saying to the boys downstairs, I was like, hey, you notice that we don't have any comic books still in this store? We make comic book movies, but we don't sell a single comic book anymore. It's not any to be found. What? So maybe we can put some more on the shelves, huh?
Yeah, sounds good. Why do we stop making them comics, though?
Well, you commanded it, boss. You said no one reads the comics anymore. No one cares about literature. They want to see the movies, the big budget explosions. Those were your exact words.
Yeah.
You remember it now?
I must have been drunk.
Yeah, you probably were. There was a lot of whiskey bottle on the floor.
Nah.
Hey, listen, boss. I just want to say, I have a lot of thanks to give you for this job. You know, I came out of high school and I didn't know what I was gonna do with my life. I was just kind of meandering around. I thought maybe I'll just go do a commerce degree, like every other person who doesn't know what they're doing with their life. And then I walked into this store and I was like, hey, I'm just a humble nerd. Please give me a job. And you liked the fact that I got down on all fours to ask for a job, and then you gave it to me. And this is it. This is the dream, you know? I'm so glad I didn't have to go study commerce.
That's right.
Or even worse, commerce law double degree. Oh my God, those people are boring.
I remember it clearly. It walked right into me. Ah, that was quite a day. Well, you see, that one night, years ago, you walked into my path, quoting some random book. Perhaps it was Sylvia Plath. I heard you mutter these strange words as you said the most verbose apology as you got down onto your patellas to give me your apology.
My patellas, they'll never be the same again.
No, they won't. That night, I held your head, looked into these eyes.
It was pretty romantic, actually.
And what I saw there was quite a surprise. I saw eyes of this young child, very naive.
So naive, still to this day.
Who would do anything that I would please. 'Cause when opportunity comes knocking at your body, well, don't you see, it's for you and me. This is going to be mutual beneficiary. When opportunity comes knocking at your body, don't you see, it's for you and me. It's mutually beneficiary. I looked at your face and I said, I have a plan. You said, oh, let's ditch this degree and I'll work for the man.
Oh, best decision I ever made, boss.
That's when I knew I had a new confidant. Or perhaps the more appropriate title is a personal manservant. 'Cause when opportunity comes knocking at your body, don't you see, it's for you and me. It's mutually beneficiary. When opportunity your body. Don't you see it's for you and me? It's mutually beneficiary. When opportunity comes a-knocking, that's when things will be the best for us. Let's get this party rocking. When opportunity comes knocking at your body, can't you see it's for you and me? It's mutually beneficiary. When opportunity comes knocking at your body, can't you see it's for you and me? It's mutually beneficiary.
You got a beautiful high note, boss.
Oh, thank you. Now let's get to business.
Knock knock. Is this? It says it's closed, but it's 1 p.m. in the afternoon. Is anyone in this comic book store?
Hello, hi, well, sorry, we only open on 3 hours on a Tuesday morning, but for a customer, I'll let you in. Hi, welcome.
I think that's why you open at any time, isn't it? Like for customers. Maybe I don't know. Sorry,
are you in business?
Yeah, I'm in business. I did a commerce degree at university, and now I serve the government to come and hand in closure of business notices.
Okay, well, so you're not a customer, you actually come here to close out business?
Oh, yeah, that's probably where we went wrong, yes. My name, sorry.
Yeah,
this is my first day on the job, and I'm doing a really bad job.
Wow, that commerce degree really did something.
Yeah, I'm so, sorry, like, the thing is, only very boring people do commerce degrees, and I don't know how to talk to people, so that's why I did one.
Yeah, clearly. Sorry, but why do we have to close out business? This is our heart and soul. I don't know, how am I going to tell Gary, my partner?
Well, apparently the local council has said that you don't actually operate a business because you are barely open and because you haven't sold a single comic book.
Right.
So,
yeah, well.
You've been open for a few months now, and so we're just kind of closing this place down unless you make a sale, I guess, or you open up the store. One of the two, or probably both, really.
Okay, yeah, I guess we were trying to just go for like a soft launch, just really make ourselves known by being closed, build
Look,
some
I don't know
interest,
a lot, but I do know a bit about commerce.
Tell me.
You gotta open up sometimes.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, you gotta open
Wow,
doors.
didn't even, that's...
But it is a lovely vibe in here. Whatever you're doing, it's got a really nice atmosphere.
Yeah, that's kind of what I bring to this.
Cool. I
bring
like
the vibe and the energy, and Gary, well, he brings the money. I don't know how I'm going to tell him about this.
Oh, Gary, the owner, I see.
Yeah, my partner.
Cool. Oh, yeah, but you're a partner. You both own it, of course. I guess he takes care of the business side.
The money side, I take care of the vibe and energy side of the business. But...
and he's obviously not doing his job because the vibe's great.
Thank you.
But the store's not open at 1 p.m.
Okay. Well, thank you for this information. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I guess, well, I can't open now because we have to close the store, but...
Look, hey. It's my first day on the job, and I actually came in a bit early to, like, get my first one done. So you've actually got a few days to sell a comic book.
Okay.
3 days actually.
Well, do you?
Oh wait, 2 days and 8 hours.
2 days
Sorry,
and 8 hours.
I'm my first day. Yeah, I don't have the precision that a normal council worker would come in and do this with. I'm so sorry.
Well, hey, do you want to buy a comic?
I'm more of a sports guy. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, it's worth a shot.
Yeah, I don't play the sports. I just like watching them.
You sound really boring.
What? Yeah, I guess. I am.
Self-admittedly.
Yeah, I mean... Anyway, that's enough about my life.
Yeah, look, I gotta reclose the store and call Gary.
Because there's nothing more to say. Both my parents are still alive and, middle class.
Tragic.
Yeah, I went to a pretty good school. Not the best school,
private?
not the worst school.
Independent?
Private, but not a good private, somewhere in the middle.
Oh, gosh. Okay,
Anyway, I guess I bet I'll be back in 3 days to actually do my job for real.
Sure. Well, congratulations on your first closure. And,
Yeah, I guess
happy first day.
does it count as my first day if I came in early, 3 days early to do it? I guess I'll bye.
Bye. Gary, I have to talk to you, Gary. Some guy came in, this commerce guy, and he said we have to close the store in 2 days and 8 hours.
What?
Well, we haven't sold a comic book.
I knew
You're the
that was
money
gonna
guy.
come back and bite us in the bum. Oh man.
What are we gonna do, Gary? We've dreamt about having this comic book store since the Lego store incident.
No, there's only one thing we can do. You remember our old mate?
Are you talking about Mr. Boss Vanickulow?
Yeah, Vanickulow.
Vanickulow,
Yeah,
sorry.
the guy we used to know in
Third grade.
In third grade.
Yeah. And Miss.
Yeah, he used to go by Boss Vanickulow even back then.
Yeah, he was born with it.
Yeah. Look, I just read the other day he runs Nerds Are Us.
Get
So
out of town. Are you
I'm just
serious?
I'm just gonna go apply for a job there, I guess. And
But that's not our vibe. That's not our energy.
look,
I know you're the money guy, but you're not a sellout.
that's
are
the
you?
thing. You say I'm the money guy, but every single business I've run, and I've run a lot of them, they've all crashed straight into the ground. You know, I've had 4 stores and I've never sold a single thing. Not even one. I mean, you think 4 different stores, I'd be able to at least get one sale from a friend or something. I invited my mom in, and she was just like, nice store, and walked out.
Wow. Well, your mom's never been supportive of your dreams, but I have, Gary. Like, owning a store isn't about selling things and making money. It's about an experience. And how are we gonna get that with
You just
Nerds Are Us?
heard. You just heard from the commerce guy. It is. We gotta sell something,
Okay.
and we're not going to. I'm sorry. Look, this is it. I can't. This is the last store. So I'm gonna go talk, and I'm gonna go get a new job, and it's gonna start in 3 days' time when this store inevitably closes. I'm sorry. You're my best friend. I'm gonna say that. You're my best friend.
I'm your best friend, Gary, but I get it. If you want to be with Nerds Are Us, I guess I'll just sit here in the clothes store with my Aquaman.
I mean, it's not that different from what you do on a day-to-day basis, to be
No,
fair.
but I'll be sadder. And without a friend.
Yeah,
But that's okay.
I'll be sad too.
Stacey? Gary?
Oh my
Oh my God.
Boss
Boss-
Vanickulow.
Boss Vanickulow, we haven't seen you since 3rd grade.
Why are you coming into our humble store, even though the sign says closed out front?
I was just going for my daily walk around the town, and I suddenly look and I see this new shop. What is it? What do you do here?
We've actually been open for 2 months.
2 months.
Yeah.
Only on Tuesday mornings, though.
See, this is what happens when I change my morning routine. I had too much to drink today. Didn't know which block I was walking down. Huh. So weird seeing you two here.
Hey, I actually wanted to come see you, Boss Vanickulow. Yeah, I was just...
You remember my name. I love that.
Yeah, well, I mean, you remember ours, obviously.
I mean, of course. We were in third grade together.
Yeah.
Say our names.
Yeah, Stacey, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember because I remember on the first day when we met, I drew a S directly on your forehead so I could look at that letter and be like, that's right.
It was the Superman S because we were a part of the We Love Comic Book Club.
That's
right. I love those. That club was some of the happiest days of my life. Anyway,
And of course, Gary. How can I forget you?
yeah,
After all we've been through that year.
I'm still, to this day, I'm really sorry about the macaroni cheese incident.
Look, it's fine. I washed it off. It was okay.
Yeah, but I mean, you can never get the smell out. you know?
No, that comic's a little bit tainted now, but it's fine. It's fine.
Gentlemen, I really am enjoying this reunion, but we gotta get out of here. Like, Gary and I just gotta foreclose. This commerce guy came in, said we gotta close our store because we haven't sold a comic book.
We're closing in a couple
We're closing,
days,
so
Boss
we gotta get out.
Vanickulow, so I was actually gonna come see you because I was gonna see if I could get a job with you, maybe.
A job?
Yeah, I know I've had a lot of businesses and they've all failed miserably, so I figure it's time I don't know, got a job. It's either that or I go back to uni and study commerce.
And who would want to do that?
Who would want to do that?
Who would want to do that?
Think of the hex.
Yeah, just more debt. Got enough of that already. God knows how I managed to open 4 stores. Anyway. Boss, Boss Vanickulow, I just want to say, I mean, for the value of our friendship that we had, maybe you can give me a job? I mean, remember all the nice times we had together?
That would be the easy option, wouldn't it?
Remember? Remember that time where we read Batman 7? We laughed and we laughed at the funny Joker Man.
Remember when we pretended to be the Avengers? I'm not sure if that's DC or Marvel, but we didn't care. Because we just loved comic books. Do you remember?
Do you remember that time that we sat and we ate macaroni cheese around your best Spider-Man Volume 1? And I spilled the macaroni cheese on your little comic book. I shouldn't have brought that up. Just give me a job, please.
That was a weird memory for you to bring up.
I know, I'm sorry about the macaroni cheese. I'm sorry about the macaroni cheese. You had to lick all the macaroni off the comic book that was there. Everyone thought you were kissing Spider-Man, and that was not fair. I'm sorry about the macaroni cheese. I'm sorry about the macaroni cheese. You had to lick it off with your tongue. And everybody thought you were kissing Spider-Man. And that rumor wasn't fun. I'm sorry about the macaroni cheese. I'm sorry about the macaroni cheese. Those rumors were unfounded and really quite dumb. So give me a job and I'll make it up. I'm sorry about the macaroni cheese. What are some other memories to distract us from it?
I remember when we would ditch the PE class, 'cause we were the 3 nerdiest nerds, and we would sit on our asses, and we would flick through all of the magazines. I'm sorry that Gary brought up the macaroni cheese.
Sorry about the macaroni and cheese. I'm sorry about the macaroni and cheese. You had to clean it up with your mouth, and you really got very into it. But I'm sorry about the macaroni and cheese.
Here's what I remember about that day. Boy, those rumors did spiral. I didn't appreciate the faces they made and made this moment go viral.
I'm sorry about the macaroni cheese. I'm sorry about the macaroni cheese. You started making weird noises like, yum, yum. but it was sorry about the macaroni and cheese. I'm sorry about the macaroni and cheese. I'm sorry about the macaroni and cheese.
So Gary and I are begging on our knees.
I'm sorry about the macaroni and cheese. That's a beautiful high note you got there, Bus Vanickulow.
Oh, I thank you.
Welcome to Nerds R Us. Please help yourself to our DVD collection. But obviously you have to pay for the DVDs. You can't just walk out of here with them. I'm sure that it's a store and that's how it works, so I'm told. So, yeah, I'm sure you already knew that. Sorry to take up your time.
Hey, wow, Gary, do you not recognize me? It's me, your old best friend Stacey. I haven't seen you in like 4 years.
Stacey. Yeah, I've just been working this job for 4 years.
Wow.
Wow, you look so different.
Thank you. I'm, really successful now. I kept our comic store going and I open it up every day now. You wouldn't believe it. You should come and check it out. The vibes and the energy are great.
Oh, I'd love to. So you managed to sell a comic book before the last day of it closed?
Well, that's actually why I'm here, because remember how I did the vibes and the energy and you did the money?
I did the money.
I still haven't sold anything.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, look, the economy's not been great, so we've been able to keep open with COVID payments and stuff like that. So
wow,
we're
sounds like that
floating,
commerce guy was really not very good at his job, hey?
It was his first day,
Yeah. Anyway, wow, that's amazing. I'm so happy for you. I mean, you probably could have mentioned it before now, but I get it.
Hey, we're all on our different journeys.
We're on our different journeys. I get that. I left in quite a huff. I'm sorry. I just threw a tantrum when I knocked things around and I just kept screaming about macaroni and cheese and...
Yeah, it was a really intense day and...
It's a bad way to, end our friendship.
Yeah.
Gary! Gary!
Is that Boss Steve? You calling me? Are you calling me? Michael Michaels!
Gary! Michael, I want to see both of you down here right now. What are you doing? What you doing?
I'm just doing everything I'm supposed to do, I came in the store, I yelled out, hey, I'm just the nerdiest nerd, I deserve to be beat up, just like you said, boss. I'm doing the best I can every day.
I know, Michael, you do me proud. Gary, come on, pick it up.
I've been working in the DVD section. I'm kind of starting to grasp the money for objects system.
Oh, hey. Stacey, good to see ya. How you doing?
Hey, boss, Vanickulow, how you doing? I just came down to gloat about how successful my store is. I mean, vibes and energy-wise. But, we really could do with some money. Remember those old times when we used to, hang out together and talk about comic books and stuff? I don't know, why didn't you, come back to my place? And...
I noticed, there's no... This whole store, there's not a single comic book in here.
And it's pretty empty.
But you're great at business. Maybe you should invest in and you can work together.
You know that ain't a bad idea at all, Gary.
Yeah.
But
You'll have a great time. Stacey's great to work with.
Gary, I don't want to do this without you.
I mean, what could I possibly bring? I mean, you do the vibe. Boss Vanickulow does the sales. What could I do?
But Gary, you're like the web that brings this trio together. You know how Spider-Man shoots a web out of his hand.
Wow, he does do that. Although technically it's a little device that he wears on his wrist.
And I might not be great at business, but I could really use your hand.
You see, I'll do the business, Gary. And we'll make this venture work. We've got so much potential, can't you see it? and together this store will unfurl. It's new opening, it's a new opening, 'cause our story's just begun. It's a new opening, it's a new opening, and we're gonna have a lot of new fun.
It's a new opening.
'Cause our story's just begun. It's a new opening, it's a new opening, and we're gonna have some fun.
All right, I'll do it. If we can all be friends. We don't just need to stop at issue 1. We can go right until the issue ends. And together we have what it takes to open a successful business, but maintain our friendship as cohesive business. And I'll be your webness.
It's a new opening.
It's a new opening, 'cause our story's just begun.
It's a new
opening, it's a new opening, and we're gonna have some fun. It's a new opening, it's a new opening, and our story's just begun. It's a new opening, it's a new opening, and we're gonna have some fun.
That was Kiss of the Spider-Man. Thank you so much for that, Lliam Amor. I think we probably got it pretty close to the
Pretty
to
close.
Kiss of the Spider-Woman.
It was like almost identical source material.
Yeah, if you can think of a couple ways that it was different from the source material, hey, comment on our social medias, let us know. But in the meantime, you can give us a little Kiss of the Spider-Man financially by joining onto our Patreon, where you can donate to us for as little as $3 a month. That's pretty cheap. And you can get access to all the kinds of bonus content, like all the bits we record before and after and in between the podcast. But, you know, other than that, we learned a valuable lesson that even someone who has no skills at all can have something valuable to bring to any business. This is a new opening. It's a new opening. And we story's just begun. It's a new opening. It's a new opening. And we're gonna have some fun. It's a new opening. It's a new opening. And our story's just begun. It's a new opening. It's a new opening. And we're gonna